How do we find the focus and directrix of this equation? Well, I need to get y on one side and x on another side. So let's go ahead and do that. So I need to add 8x to both sides. So 8x and then subtract 12. And then I need to complete the square here. So I'm going to take half of this number, which is how much? -2. And I'm going to square -2. That's how much? 4. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides. And 8x, so -12 plus 4 is how much? -8. And this side is going to turn into y minus 2 squared. So just copy this and just move it here. And then I'm going to factor out an 8. So this turns into times x minus 1. And then 4p is equal to this number. So what would p be equal to? Well, it would be equal to 2. And what would the vertex be here? Well, okay, I'm going to put v here. So the vertex, I need to reverse this sign. And since it's next to x, it's the x coordinate. And then since this is next to y, it's the y coordinate. And I reverse the sign. So the vertex is at 1, 2. I'm going to plot that real quick. And then what would the directrix be? So since p is 2, I need to go 2 units to the right to get to the focus. So I'll say the focus is at 3, 2. And then for the directrix, I need to go left by 2 units. So the directrix would be x is equal to -1. And I'll just go ahead and graph that real quick. Okay, so now we need to graph the parabola. And I'm going to make the table. And I'm going to make a table of points. So 1, 2, I'm going to put that here because that's the vertex and it's on the graph. Let's plug in 3 for x. So we plug in 3 for x. You can use a calculator, but I'm going to do it without one. So this becomes 8 times 3 minus 1. So this becomes 16. Y minus 2 squared is 16. Y minus 2 is equal to plus or minus 4. Y minus 2 is equal to 4. Y minus 2 is equal to -4. So this one is y equals 6, and this one's y is equal to -2. So yeah, so we have 2 points here, 3, 6, and 3, -2. And then if we do a similar process for when x is 4, we're going to end up with approximately 6.9 for y and approximately -2.9 for y. So let's go ahead and plot all these points. So 3, 6, so 3, and then I have to go to 6 here. 3, I have to go down to -2. 4, I need to go up to approximately 6.9, which is really close to 7. And this one's really close to -3. And since I have 2 points that are on the same side of the axis of symmetry, I can go ahead and connect all the dots, and I'm going to end up with the graph of the parabola.